WTO. We're going to have to play with Djibouti. Any country that makes the sound of booty needs to be played with. Hold on, what? Yo, what is up everybody? This is Bruchminati. What? And we are here with the Hearts of Iron mod for World Conqueror 3. You guys have been asking for it. I've been telling you I was going to do it. I finally got time to throw it up. The first thing I will say about it is there's at least two versions. One's just the regular modded version that is, in a lot of ways, a lot like just the original World Conqueror 3. Just with a bunch of countries added. And then you got a hacked version, which you get unlimited resources, pretty much and unlimited medals. You know, it's a lot of like, what was the mod? Glory of Soldiers mod? Yeah, I think so. It's a lot like that in the way you get medals, the hacked version. Now, as far as the regular modded version, out of all the mod games I've played, it's probably the most like World Conqueror 3, with the way you gotta grind for your medals and your resources. And your generals, the campaigns are the same. And let's face it, we don't play the mods for the little switch up in the campaigns or the 1 star added to a general. We play for all the added countries in the conquest. At least that's what I do. Now, if you want to know, and the reason I did this was, basically, I wanted to unlock Manstein before I played some Conquest for you guys, and I was able to do that. It was a grind, but I will show you basically what you're going to have to do if you decide to grind for him. You will have to play up to mission 6, getting bronze, then play up to missions 4, getting silvers. I also played 2 Conquest of 79. I played France, which was really easy starting out, but kind of difficult towards the middle and then easy towards the end. And then you got Italy, that was hard at the beginning and easy towards the mid and end. I tried Belgium, but I got my ass kicked. I only tried once. If I tried again and busted out my strategicals, I might have been able to do it, but I just went ahead and did Italy. And that got me Mr. Manstein himself, looking all the bit. That I also got left with about 1,000 medals, which will probably go towards probably Guderian. If not Guderian, one of the Russian artillery generals, Konev, or the other guy, Govarov, is probably where I will end up with that. I think that's about all I wanted to say. Let's get into the good shit, the added countries. Alright, bros, here we are at 1936. You might be wondering, 36, kind of an odd year. Well, the actual Hearts of Iron 4 game, that is the earliest year you can play with. First thing that pops out to me is this little gem right here, this crap hole. Luxembourg. Having played the Conquest with this mod twice, I don't think it would be near as hard to roll with Luxembourg in this mod as it was in the Axis and Allies mod. I played through with France and Italy, and I didn't see at any time enemy troops 10 tiles deep. It just didn't happen. One of the other things of 36, which is pretty cool, I think, was the addition of the Baltic states. We got Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, of course, before the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, which the Soviets took them. And then, obviously, when Germany invaded, they took them back over. We gained Czechoslovakia. We gained Austria before the Anschluss. So they are allied. We also gained Albania, which would probably be a pretty difficult country to start out with. Actually, Austria would probably be too. Or, well, actually anything that's anywhere close to Germany that is allies is going to be hard. We gained, bros, Ethiopia. Yes, I was waiting for Ethiopia to be unlocked in 1936. Thank you, creators of this mod. We didn't gain anything in South America. And even though the tabs are gone here, you can still play with the US and Canada. I don't know why the tabs are missing. But the main change in 1936 is the addition of all these countries that would soon become the communist China. We've got Tanna Tuva here. We also got Mongolia, which we always had. We got Xinjiang. We've got Tibet. We've got Jibei Sanma. We got the good old communist China. This is where it all started with Mr. Mao Zedong. We also got Shanxi. We got Yunnan. And we've got Guangxi. Did I get everybody? I think I did. Obviously, I think that would probably be the hardest one. Tanna Tuva. I can guess that would be one you bros would probably choose. Out of 36, I'm going to have to decide at the end of this video what to pick. Out of this year, I'd probably go based on I know what you guys like. Tanna Tuva, one of the Baltic states, or Albania. Would probably all be pretty damn hard. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to 1943. Alright, 1943. First thing, we got some Vichy France here. That would probably be a fun country to play. I have not yet played it, even though a couple of the other mods have had it. We, of course, lost the Baltic states. We lost the Balkan states that were allies. Looks like Italy took over some of Yugoslavia, and of course the other ones got shit canned. Also, Italy, you bastards, look what you've done. You took over Ethiopia. As soon as I was so excited, it gets shit canned. Not cool, bros. Again, the tabs are missing from the US and Canada. The main feature, I think, here, though, in 43 is the addition of the South American countries. We got Venezuela. We got Colombia. We've got Ecuador. Peru. Bolivia. All allies. Any one of those would be fun. I would probably roll out with Colombia, probably, I'm guessing. If I was forced to pick one, I'd roll with Colombia. Asia map has changed a little bit. Looks like Mao Zedong picked up a little land. We lost Jibei Sanma. We lost Shanxi. We lost Yunnan down here. And we lost Guangxi. Still got old Tanna Tuva holding on strong. All allies still. I think that's it for 43. Out of 43, I'd probably go with one of the South American countries. Like I said, Colombia. Probably maybe throw that in the vote. Might be Vichy France. I don't know. Anyways, let's roll on. Alright, here we are at 1959. The first big thing I notice is our divided Germany. We got East and West Germany. Actually, I've been wanting to play East Germany, but it never seems to win in the votes. Czechoslovakia is popping back up, WTO style. Albania, WTO. We got Austria back, NATO. Nothing really going on in Africa. South America looks the same. We got our tabs back in Canada and the US. The two main things here is we gained some countries in Middle East and Southeast Asia. We gained Syria. We also gained Lebanon, both of which are WTO. Israel. We got, I tried to figure out exactly what this flag means. It's the Sinai area. Israel and Egypt, fought over it a lot. Israel took it over, gave part of it back to Egypt. They fought over it some more. Then eventually Israel gave it back to Egypt. So I don't exactly know what this flag is, what it means. It's WTO, so I'm guessing it still has... They're showing that maybe most of the area is under control of Egypt. I don't know. But we got Southeast Asia here. We got North Vietnam. We've got South Vietnam. I don't know if in 59 the French had got their ass kicked yet or not. We have also got Laos. From what I could tell, there's two different Laoses. There's the Kingdom of Laos and then Laos. There was a coup, some French involvement, some Vietnam invasion. So I guess they ended up with two in this year. We also got Malaysia. We got the Philippines makes their first appearance. I think that is about it. The communists have overran all of the Chinese land except for little Taiwan out there. I think that's it for 59. Let's go ahead and move on to 79. All right, we are at 1979. Has the most added content by far. Look who it is. We got East and West Germany. The wall doesn't come down for, another decade. Czechoslovakia is still around. Austria is just like, we're done. We're chilling. You got the Swiss, whose country now looks like a pair of bulls. Did it always look that way? I think I would remember if it did. The Middle East has some added content. Well, we even got Cyprus here. Okay, we still got Mr. Syria, WTO. Lebanon, WTO. We have the addition of Jordan, NATO. Israel, obviously, is still NATO. We got the Sinai area, which is WTO. But look, Israel has taken half of it. We got Kuwait, which, NATO. All these should be NATO. The UAE, NATO. Oman, NATO. And you got the addition of Yemen. North and South. One is NATO. One is WTO. Pakistan is up in the mix as a NATO country. You got the invasion of Afghanistan. Obviously, they're going to be WTO. Southeast Asia, we got the reunification of Vietnam. Obviously, they're going to be WTO. Laos has got their shit straightened out. WTO. Cambodia, WTO. Burma, WTO. What is Thailand? Thailand's NATO, okay. Malaysia, NATO. Singapore. I want to play with Singapore, actually, at some point. NATO. Indonesia, NATO. East Timor, NATO. And the Philippines is still around. And they are still NATO. They didn't turn on us. Okay, now for Africa, which has gained a lot of countries here. We got Morocco, which is NATO. We have Algeria, which is WTO. We got Tunisia, which is NATO. Libya, WTO. Egypt is obviously WTO. We got Chad, which is NATO. We got the Sudan, which is WTO. Ethiopia is back. They are WTO. Somalia. decided they were going to be NATO. And we got Djibouti. WTO. We're going to have to play with Djibouti. Any country that makes the sound of booty needs to be played with. Hold on, what? We got all these smaller countries here. We got Senegal, NATO. We got Guinea-Bissau, which is WTO. We got your run-of-the-mill Guinea, which is WTO. Liberia, NATO. Cote d'Ivoire, NATO. Ghana. And is that it? Is that it for 79? We have lost our South American countries. Everything else looks about the same, and obviously you still have the alien invasion. No countries were added here. Nobody gets a chance to kick the aliens' asses, which was sad. They should have added a couple more countries to the alien invasion, I think. I don't know if that would have been too hard or not. Anyways, that is going to wrap this up. I got some decisions to make about who to throw in the vote. Hopefully you guys will be happy with it. I'm basing it off you guys enjoying to torture me with these really small countries in hard-ass spots. So that's going to be the theme. Anyways, if you're enjoying this content, go ahead, slap the shit out of like and subscribe, and I will see you back here for our next upload. Peace. Bruchminati out.